To work late easier. I bought an RV near the office. Didn't expect the world to end. I drove it into a bomb shelter. My last safe place. I keep having the same dream. Zombies chasing me, screaming off work. I blamed it on burnout. But the dream felt real. I could smell the rot. Until my ex, doing bio research overseas, messaged me out of nowhere.
Stock up. Hide now. I think I found a way. Wait for me.
My gut sank. The date on my screen hit into days. Cold sweat soaked my back. I stormed into the boss's office. Dropped my badge. Boss, I quit. The world's big. I wanna see it. And stock food. Trust me. I walked out. Ignored his dumb stare. Too late to find a new place. Good thing I had my RV. I used to top sales. Paid with my life. To save rent and commute. I bought this used RV for cheap. Saved an escape fund. Now, the cash and RV were all I had. Back to my desk. PC tower. Succulent. Everything went into the RV. Next, find a base. I drove the outskirts aimlessly until sunset hit red. An abandoned bomb shelter. No one around. Vines covered the entrance. Perfect natural cover. The entrance. My RV sealed it tight. An old gas station 3 kilometers away. I measured with my phone. Roughly. Over 100 square meters. Plenty for one person. I hit the hardware store. Tarps, shelves, headlamps, rope and a drill. Then the supermarket. Bug spray. Disinfectant. Cleaners cleared out. Then came cleaning. Dust and dead leaves everywhere. That dirt smell. Mask on. Worked non-stop. 20 bags of trash. Last round. Sprayed every corner. Disinfected hard. Just as I slept, my phone buzzed. A video from an unknown number. I froze when I opened it. A sealed lab door. I knew it instantly. A figure burst out. The camera shook. Then darkness. Just static. I threw my phone. Who sent this? Zhang Chuan? Is he alive? I called back. Dead silence. No sleep. That video told me to move fast. At dawn, I inspected the shelter. Too damp. Moisture control first. Tarps sealed the floor. Edges taped tight. Shelves went up. Locked in place. Drilled the ceiling. Hung ropes to dry stuff. Clothes, maybe meat. After setup, I unloaded everything. Office loot. And store supplies. Sorted on shelves. Fully stocked. I finally relaxed. Big problem, no power. RV batteries, just a charger. Can't run freezers. Fresh meat. Plan ruined. I rushed to appliance stores. Blew all my cash and credit. Gas generator. 2 big freezers, fuel cans. Then the pharmacy. Bought everything. RV packed tight. More gas runs. Filled every can, moving it all. Took half a day. I almost collapsed. With power, I felt ready. Next supermarket. Biggest cart. Cleaned them out. Meat. Seafood, durable veggies. Trunk barely closed. I won't starve soon. But buying step 1. Real survival armor. The RV. That thing hits hard. Drops grown men. Steel beats bone. But who knows? Reinforce it. I hit a mod shop. Crash plates. Reinforced glass? That's heavy work. Serious off-road build. The guy hesitated. I scanned the QR. Paid 10 grand. Good now?
All night, ready by morning.
Leaving, I pointed to fuel drums. These for sale? I need 10.
Cost price. I help load them up.
Fire axe and outdoor tools. I can't fight, but I need weapons. Looking at the pile. New freezers. The generator. I felt safer while waiting. I checked my muted college group. A month-old post. High-pay biotech job. Shared lab screenshots. It said samples cost to mutations. One instant rage, violent fast. The other latent. Lab notes. Rat stayed normal 48 hours, then snapped. Meaning early on. Anyone around you could be ticking. How do you guard that? Next morning, the shop called. The RV looked brand new. I felt invincible. 10 fuel drums inside. On the way back, more fire extinguishers. Safety first. Right after paying, a news alert popped. Airport T3. A foreign man went berserk. Attacked passengers.
My heart dropped.
Today the dream date. Pedal to the floor. I raced back to the shelter. Fake grass mats I grabbed. Finally useful. I carefully covered the RV with the whole grass mat. Unless you peel it up close, no one sees the bunker behind it. All set. I backed the modified RV in, sealing the entrance door facing in for quick access. After that, I finally breathed. The nightmare apocalypse was real. I took out my laptop. Read my chats with Zhang Chuan. When he went abroad, he asked me to go with him. I stayed to earn money for the orphanage. He kept contacting me after that, using me as a message relay. A week ago, he sent an encrypted file about experiments, body enhancement data. Looking back now, that was a final warning. After sorting files, my stomach growled. I dug out a self-heating rice pack, tore it open, heated it. Food went down. My frozen body warmed up. I leaned back to rest, picked up my phone. Only then I saw the alerts. Social feeds exploded. POV horror clips everywhere. After eating, I sorted the trash, left it by the entrance. I dump it in daylight. Everything done. I went back to sleep in the RV. The door was modified, locked from inside. No way in from outside. When chaos hits, people are worse. A week passed like this. I stayed hidden and safe. Not a scratch. There was a heavy rain. I collected enough rainwater, filtered and boiled it. Daily water solved. With bottled reserves. I wasn't worried. I even thought, if I stayed hidden long enough, I'd see safety again. But trouble came in week 3. That night, just as I lay down, a strange noise came outside. I froze, barely breathing. About half an hour later, everything went silent. I checked the entrance camera. Under the RV, the grass cover was lifted. No one in sight. My heart sank. I replayed the footage. Almost dropped my phone. Earlier, a man was sneaking around. I was cooking then. Trash made noise. He waited patiently until all went quiet. Then he lifted the cover, trying to sneak in. But then, a zombie lunged from the side. They fought in chaos. The man went down fast. The zombie staggered off. Not long after, the man stood up stiffly, then left the frame. During the fight, they tore off a big patch of cover. My first thought, go fix it now. My hand hit the lock. Then I froze. Something was wrong. He didn't leave. I rewound to the last frame. At the edge, a shadow swayed unnaturally. The bitten man stayed nearby. My face went pale. I backed onto the bed. The RV blocked the entrance. No normal person could squeeze in. Only gap was under the chassis. But he was bitten. Could he still think that clearly? That calmed me a bit. Still, it stuck in my head. I had to seal the underside. I hid under the blanket, watching the camera. The man was still there, swaying left and right, fading in and out. I told myself sleep. He'll leave eventually. This would only get worse. I had to adapt. Even if he got inside, he couldn't break this RV. I accepted the fear. This became routine. Before sleep, I checked nothing my phone. But screams. Scammers resold supplies sky high. Full payment, no delivery. People risked going out for food. They lost everything. Another week passed. That hole under the RV haunted me. I couldn't sleep. I had to risk going out. I needed steel to seal it. I started the RV, picked the emptiest scrapyard, checked with binoculars. No movement anywhere. Only then I went in. Got lucky. I quickly found one, perfect size and thickness. Before I could celebrate, a phone rang sharply, right under my feet. I panicked and ran. Too late. Big hands shot out of the scrap, grabbing my ankle. Then a filthy, barely human man crawled out. Phone in hand, no tricks.
What food and water you got? Hand it over.
I had no weapon. I played it soft. Hey, I've got everything. Food, water plenty. Just let me go. I'll give it all. He hesitated. His grip loosened. That split second, we made too much noise. Something worse came. A zombie, howling, charging out, straight at us. The man turned ghost white. He let go instantly. Now, I used all my strength. Yanked hard. He lost balance. Fell toward danger. I scrambled away. The noise faded fast. I dove into the driver's seat. At the last second, I gritted my teeth. Pulled with everything. Dragged the steel plate in. It slammed down hard. As I exited the scrapyard, I spotted a black SUV, probably his. I checked it. Keys still in. Fuel tank almost full. Supplies piled in back. My mind raced. I had an idea. Tow it back with the RV. Loaded to the brim. This run paid off big. 6 months in, my last beef can was gone. I had to go scavenging. I remembered a logistics warehouse, so I drove the SUV there. When I arrived, scary as hell, I darted between shelves, scooping cans and water into my pack. Then the rusty shelf above collapsed. I was trapped in a narrow aisle. I dove under the shelves, peeking through the gaps. Zombies heard it and wandered over. What now? I grabbed my tools, ripped at the wires and debris. Pure survival gave me crazy strength. I forced open a tiny exit, but outside was deadly. I couldn't move. Then I remembered Zhang Chuan's log. They're super sensitive to sound. I pulled out high decibel personal alarms, set the countdown, and hurled them across the warehouse. The screech filled the place. That was my chance. I crawled and ran for it. Back to the bunker. The supplies could last me ages. Thank God. Hope I never go back. After sorting everything, I powered up the laptop. Looked up DIY weapons. This bunker won't save me forever. I had to prep for real fights. Then, I clicked a random alert. The state released an email asking the public for zombie-related intel. I typed like mad, sent all my files, 6 months of survival notes. Packed it all, sent it anonymously. Year 2 of the outbreak. My supplies hit crisis again. 1 month till starvation. I stared at my last cans, thinking how to stretch one day into 3. Then my phone rang. Unknown number. Even scammers are gone now. Who'd call me? I hesitated, answered. A calm male voice asked.
Is this Yi Buhe? I'm Director Chen,
He
Bio
said
Research.
The situation was dire. Most chose brute force, but they were chasing a cure. My data was highly valuable.
They found my biology background. Said I had unique insight. The base needed me. They wanted me immediately.
The call ended. I was thrilled 3 seconds. Then cold. Back then, I ranked first, but got pushed out by connections. Sent to admin work. They said, bright future. I quit to survive. Ditched the lab job. Went into sales. Now, I felt unqualified. That night, sleepless. For once, I turned on the old radio. Shelters were collapsing. The virus mutated. Survival rates were dropping fast. The broadcast was pure despair. No one escapes this. Hiding here, waiting to starve. Or go all in. Next day, I loaded the SUV. One last look. This bunker saved me to years. I shut the door, floored it. Straight to the center. The lab was underground. Director Chen met me himself. No small talk. Right to it. They intercepted a special infected, carried the original strain, key to a cure. The door slid open. A sealed isolation room. Like a glass cage, a man in hospital clothes crouched. Low, painful growls. I stepped closer. He snapped up, charged screaming, slammed the glass hard. I froze in shock. Zhang Chuan, he couldn't hear me anymore. My heart shattered. His arms were carved with symbols. We never cracked them. Director Chen pointed. I broke down instantly. Our college-era shorthand. Only we knew it. I remembered his last message before vanishing.
I think I found a way. Wait for me.
After being bitten. While still lucid, he tested on himself. I wiped my tears, worked fast, recorded every dose. That data let us create a serum within weeks. It saved lives within 24 hours, but past 24 hours, no reversal. We hit a wall. The team split. Most experts said, focus on perfecting the serum, prevention and rescue. My idea, repairing neurons, reviving long-term infected. They called it fantasy. Director Chen warned me.
Face reality. This damage is permanent.
But I saw Zhang Chuan's empty eyes. I couldn't quit, so 2 teams were formed. Main force refined the serum, frontline work. I led a nearly forgotten revival team. We were sidelined. Every known neural regen plan failed. Day after day, even my team wavered. Only I stayed obsessed. Rereading Zhang Chuan's data. One late night, checking his notes again, a missed detail jumped out. In his final injections, there was a neural suppressant. He wasn't detoxing. He was forcing shutdown. I didn't sleep that night. Outside dead world. Inside a man who bet everything. No choice left. Using security loopholes, I found a 5-minute window. Zhang Chuan last time. All in. For a future, I injected the custom dose. Instantly, alarms screamed everywhere. His body convulsed violently. Vitals spiked. Charts went insane. Just as I was about to shut it down, his eyes flew open.
Xiao Yi.
The door burst open. Barely alive, he made it. Director Chen stared, stunned. Using his recovery data, treatment was perfected. 3 months later, the first long-term case woke up. Half a year later, the news. The virus was beaten. The cure went global. Shelter patients regained clarity. Back to their families. The end. The virus eradicated. That day, I resigned. The world's big. I want to see it. Outside the lab, sunlight burned like another life. Zhang Juan waved from my RV.
Xiao Yi, let's see the
Anywhere
world.
with you is home.